creatives, how are you? Welcome or welcome back to the Nerd Creative channel. Build the Moomin house, box 14, part 1. In this video we are going to be completing issue 50 and starting issue 51 of the build. Grab yourself a coffee, sit back, relax and enjoy. The reason I say that is because this is the last magazine from box 13, but there's only this, you see, there's only this little bit which is the start of a chair, but in the next box, which will be in this video, we'll complete this chair, so it'll be issue 51. So yeah, let's begin. As always, with every build comes with component parts and the magazine. We've already looked through this magazine, but basically we've done this, finished this. We're going to be starting the chair that we're going to finish when we open box. So there's our step-by-step instructions. So let's get our components out and make sure we've got what it says we're supposed to have. What is what I like to do. So there's a list of components that we should have. So we've got the seat, you know what, even better if I open up if I open up the blister pack like that. Oh dear, that's funny. Yeah, so we've got the seat part there, then we've got the legs, we've got the ring there, and we've got the chair base. Okay, so we've got everything that it says that we're supposed to have. Let's begin. First thing we need to do is start with the legs, which are here, and we need to separate the legs. Like that. Oh, that's a mess. Let's get my spruce cutters and just tidy that up. Oh, it fell off. Oh, okay, I didn't need the spruce cuts. And what we've got to do, one is A and one is B. That's B, and B slots, as you can see, that's got a square cut out there at the bottom, and that's got a square cut out, and they slot together like that. So we just need some glue and cocktail sticks. A couple of cocktail sticks out as usual. Okay, so I'm gonna get the glue. We don't need a lot of this glue. Wow, that glue's it's melting in the heat. So we just need to put some glue in here. Luckily I'm getting a new self-healing mat and I'm going to look after it this time, so I have to get a new branded sticker to put there, but I'm gonna, there we go. So we just need to slot these two together like that. No, it needs to go in deeper than that. I'm gonna just make sure it's going all the way down so that all 4 feet are touching the floor, which they are. Let me just get some kitchen towel. Paper towel. And just clean that up. The glue, yeah, the glue is very, I might have to shake it up because it seems to be separating. It's quite warm here. So that's the first part. The second part is this. And that goes see. That goes in here. What I'll do is I'll wait for that to dry because I don't want to mess it around. Wait for that to dry and I'll come back. So I'm going to put some glue there, and you can see that there. There's like an X just in there. I'm going to put some glue in there. I'm hoping the glue doesn't. There we go. I shook it up. It seems to have thickened up, but it's very runny. It's very runny. Hang on. Oh dear. That's really not good. So we're just going to get some glue inside here, like that. Just kind of just fill it there. I think we've got a little bit too much glue, but it's okay. And we just got to line this up. It's got slots in it, as you can see, and you just got to line it up with the four, like it's like a cross shape. See if I could just. Sure we can line out properly. Like that. And then just clean up any excess glue. Wow, yeah. That little piece that came off, I need to put it back on here. Kind of broke off, so I need to put it in, and then like that. Need to doesn't even look like it's the right way around. Oh yeah, let me just try and line it up on my hand. So it needs to go in there, that, line it up, there, managed to rescue that. I'm going to leave that to dry before we continue. Or actually we can put that to one side and we can work on this piece here. So we turn the seat over and there's a ring shape there. So basically we just need to put some glue on this. I wonder if there's enough glue on here. Probably not. Probably not. Let's just put some more glue on. You have to be very careful with this glue because it's very thin with the heat. So I'm just going to cover this ring here. This donut ring, like that. And then just place it where we've got it. There's a guide where it needs to go. So that's just checking. Just press it down. Just make sure it's properly lined. There we go. Properly lined up there. So I need these two to dry because they're gonna come together. Because this will obviously it's gonna go in there like that. I've allowed that enough time to dry now, so what we need to do is put these two together. So all we need to do is we put glue on this end here and put it in there, like upside down. Just give the glue a bit of a shake. I don't want it to pour out. Whoop, see that there? Coming out too fast. put the glue around here, like that. Just around the end like that. And then turn it upside down and place it in the hole. See which way around it goes. So it goes around like that, so that the legs are in each corner like that. So I'm going to leave that to dry. Here it is, box 14. Let's have a look inside. We have our magazines and our components. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and a free gift. Well, oops. No, it's not actually a free gift. I keep calling these free gifts, they're not free gifts, they're special components for the build. Let's have a look inside, see what we get in here. Yep, got more food, a little bit of furniture. So yeah, I've got quite a few of these now. So let's just have a look at the magazines. So we've got 51, 52, 53, 54 and 55. So I'm going to put the magazines aside, except issue 51. And this will tell me which components that we need. Let's see. So have a look, see which components we need. This one. This is the one we need. So I'm going to put the other components away to one side. So, as with every build, comes with component parts and a magazine. So these are the component parts for issue 51. We've passed our 50 milestone now. So here we go, let's have a look inside this. So we're going to be putting this ceiling on, and we're going to be placing our new staircase. So we'll be getting treads. Yeah, we've got more treads there. So we've got more treads there, and we'll be putting a banister on as well. I was wondering where this would start. So there's a little banister on that side there, and then you go round and down the stairs. And we're going to complete this. In this video, we're going to complete Moomin Popper's chair because we started it. The Hemulin Jailer, who keeps watch over Moomin Troll and his friends. Then we got Midsummer Madness, the whole family is back together. Really good, I'll have a read of this later on. So, okay, so we just need to check. I'm not going to do this bit because I want to get the chair finished and then I'll come back. I know I'm going a little bit backwards, but that's how I wanted to do it. That's why I did 50 from the last box and 51 in this, so that I can finish Moomin Popper's chair. So let's have a look. So first thing is we've got, I won't take these out for now, I'm just going to check them. So we got the upper banister rail, we've got the stairwell banister, and we've got the lower banister there. We've got things there that are not on here. Interesting. So we got our steps 9 to 12, and then in the bottom half we've got a backrest, we've got an armrest, and those are armrests as well. Don't know why we've got two. Yeah, I think one goes under and then one sits on top. We got backrest rails, and we've got this, which I'm not really sure what it is. See if I can take it out. It's like a little ornament that's coming there. It's not listed on here. Oh, that's quite good. So I can leave that to one side with the what's in there. So I need to get to the page. Oh yeah, before we move on to this, to show you this completes issue 50 of the build. So we're going to be building Moomin Popper's chair. So I just need to get the components out. And put these to one side. Let's begin. First thing we need to do is we need to separate our components. This is the backrest rails. So I'm going to just separate them. There's a little node that holds them together. Checking that there's no raised areas left. Okay. Like that. Just tidy them up. Okay. And we've got to get this. This is the backrest, and if you flip it over, you can see it's got these two lines painted on it there. So if we sit that down there, and then we glue. So this, see there, see that square sticking out, and there's a square cut there. So that basically goes there like that. And then the one goes on the other side. So I'm just seeing where it glues. So what I might do is I'll put glue there, and around there, and it should lock that in place. I'm just double checking. Making sure which way round it goes. So I think it goes that way, like that. Check. If that goes there, yeah, that's the way it goes. It's longer at the bottom, yeah, so that's the way it goes. So I'll get my glue. My glue lid just wants to roll away. So I'll get my, just checking. So it's white on both sides. So well, there's glue on there anyway, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some glue on here, this edge, like that. Get rid of this glue that's already on here, and then put some fresh glue, which I'll get some clean cocktail sticks as well, because the humidity is drying out the glue very quickly. That might be enough. Yeah, I'll do. So just line it up. You see the this circle part at the top. Just making sure it's the right way around. Slot that in place. Making sure it's completely flush. And then we'll just get the other cocktail stick and just clean out that excess glue. Like that. There. And then we just do the same on the other side. Get our glue cocktail stick. Got to be very careful that it doesn't splat out. So I'm just going to put glue on here, like that, on here, up the side of there, and then just scrape any excess off because we don't need too much. And then just do the same with this one. Sit that. In place like that. It's going to, and then wipe any excess glue off there, which I don't think there really is. But yeah, that's, see it's kind of going in a little bit, like that. It's going in slightly. So I'm going to leave that to dry. Because we will be attaching that to this here. That's the front there. So we will be attaching these two, but those legs are dry now. So we will attach them to once that's dry. These are dry now, so I'm able to stick these two together. So I just need to put some glue in that corner and in that corner. There's a little, if you can see, I don't know if you can see, it's kind of straight and then it kind of pulls in a little bit so it leans back. So I'm going to slot this in place and then position it, because it's not going to sit perfectly. Just cleaning the excess glue off, because we are going to paint it. Okay, I'm going to have to sit it on its side and make sure it's flush. Like that. There. There. It's going to have to dry like that. These two are connected and dry now, so I'm going to move on to the armrests. Need the scalpel out just to cut these free. These are the small parts of the armrests, and then these are the big parts. 1, 2. Checking if there's any residue left behind. Let's clip them. So these basically go, so we turn the chair on this way, so they turn them that way around, and they go, see the two grooves on each side, so they sit in there like that, flush like that. So that's how they go. So we just need some glue and wood glue. Shake up the glue a little bit. Look at this. Wow. So we just want to put some glue in that groove there, and then one on the other side, like that. There. And then we can put both in at the same time, well, one after the other, so they face that way, the arch faces that way. So I'm just going to sit this first one in, which is just making sure it's flush there, like that. And I get the other one in. Oop. Shaking a little bit. So I just want them stuck where they need to go, and then I need to just make sure they're flush with the bottom section there, like that. Just need to hold it there, just there. Just make sure that one's flush with the bottom as well, which it's not. Push it down to there, like that. There, that's it. As you can see. So let's let that to dry. So the last part of the assembly is these arm rests. Let's move that back slightly. So we just need to, I'm going to see if I can get the spruce cutters in there. No. So I'll just use the scalpel and release them. There we go. Okay. Just tidy the ends up there a little bit. It just said you can sandpaper these ends, but I can't find my sandpaper. I'm going to order some, but I'm just going to put these on. So they go like that. See this? See the square there? So they line up with that square like that, and then they sit on top like that. So we need glue here and here. I don't know if I'm going to do both sides, probably not until one's dry, because I think it's going to be quite tricky. Oh, there it is, cocktail stick. So put blob there, and on the top like that, and then hold it here, and I'm going to position it, this one, it's either white on one side and not on the other. So I think there's a little hole there, I think. Yeah, I think there's a little hole there to guide it. Let me just twizzle it around, get it in that hole. If it is a hole, Yeah, it is a hole, and then get it in place. Ooh. Dear. Let's get it in place on there, and then guide it to where it needs to go, which is there. Like that. See? Oh, I actually will do the other side because it's a little more sturdier because it's got a hole. So just a bit more glue, and then just put a blob of glue there, like that, and some on the top there, like that. And then line this one up, hold it like that. So you'll line the hole up first, there, and then this side, which is there. That's it. As you can see, that's our chair. Just gonna leave that to dry, because we're going to need to paint it. So I've got the chair on a paper towel, I've mixed up my white acrylic paint, that's ready to paint the white in the wood areas. Let's see, gotta be very careful with it because it's still drying, the glue is still drying. So I'm going to start here. This is just the base coat because it's going to be brown. It's almost like a dark chocolate brown, or dark chocolate brown, but not like dark chocolate. But I'm going to use the same paint I used, the Humbrol brown that I used on the treads of the steps, because it's near enough. I could wait and order the right colour, but it's fine. So I'm just going to get the base coat in, which is white. So I need to cover all this brown wood up. Yeah, there's quite a lot of painting involved in this build. Tables, sofas, chairs, armchairs. Also washes like flooring, wallpapering. Quite a lot of different skills to kind of master. Like I said, to see how it soaks it up straight away. That's what the first coat does. It soaks the paint up, and then it seals it with like a plastic coating, and then the next layer will go on very white over the top. So I just want to get as much as I can done of this first layer. kind of picks all the details out, which is really good. It doesn't cover them, it highlights them. Okay, I'm going to get this square in the middle done. Yeah, there's no padding that goes in this square section, it's just painted. Let's get all the edges done as well. All the different angles. Like that. Quite a good consistency of this paint. Done that side, I'll do this side here and the back. Okay. All the areas I can do while I'm holding it from this point. So I'm just going to sit it down and just allow that to dry. This chair's all primed now, as you can see. It doesn't have to be perfect because a darker colour has been painted on top, so I'm just going to do I'm not going to paint it all at the same time. I'm just going to paint certain areas because this paint's a little bit different from the acrylic, and I think it would shift a little bit. So if I painted that flat bit and then I went like that, I think the paint would pour. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to paint certain areas like this, this, and this, and this, and that, and then leave it because I want the paint to settle because it's different. It's a different type of paint. I don't really want to get it on there, but let's get it in. Let's get it bedded in. As you can see, it's quite streaky, but that's because of the smoothness of the acrylic underneath. Ooh. Dip my hand in the lid, which I really didn't want to do. And this is, I think this is oil based. I think it is oil based, so it will take quite a while to dry as well. So going to just do certain areas. I might do that front bit there, like that. It's quite streaky though, but that's just the way the first layer will go, based on the layer that's underneath now, the white layer. So that's what we're going to do. Is there anywhere else I can do? No, I'll just leave it like that, and I'll come back and then I'll do another part of the chair. But you can see, and it's a matte as well, which is what I'm looking for. Because it's like oil based, I've got to keep the brush in the water or the brush will just seize up. So yeah, that's the start there. Just leave that to dry. It could take half an hour, could take 2 hours. But however long, we'll come back. So this is dry now, so I'm going to paint a different area. Different areas of the chair. So I think I'm going to concentrate on this part here. This whole back part. So that I get the whole of the front of the chair done first. Like that. It is going to be quite streaky, but that's okay, because the second coat will cover all that up. The paint is going on really well. Okay, I'll do these two arms as I see them. A little bit underneath. As it slowly changes from white to brown. Kind of getting a good look at what it will look like when it's finished. Quite a lot to do still. And with the second coat it will just look really good. It'll remove all the streaks. I might be able to do the back as well. I won't be able to do all of it because I still need to hold it. But yeah, it's starting to take shape now. Streaky paint. Do some of this side as well. Just get rid of all the white. Do these inner parts of the armrest as well. So we can get quite a lot of it done. Probably everything except the bottom, feet and legs. Or legs should I say, not feet. So we can get the upper part done. Just missed that bit there. There. Oh yeah, in there. Oops. In there. Okay, so just checking that I've got everything in the upper part covered, which I think I have. Oh no, missed that bit there. Missed that bit there. Yeah, so I think I've got the whole upper chair done. Just leave my brush in the water. We'll come back. That's it, it's done. Completely covered. It's not perfect because it doesn't have to be. It does actually suggest you sandpaper parts of it to make it look a little bit worn. So I've got an area, see there, that looks a little bit worn. But yeah, that's Moomin and Papa's chair done. As you can see, let me just zoom out a bit. There we go. Yeah, I'm pleased with that. Looks really good. As always, we've got merch for the channel. We have our Nerd Creative range and our Stay Creative range. Links in the description. Get whatever you want. I'd like to thank you for your company. I'll see you in the next video. Stay creative.